What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza.
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza, and I follow him anyway.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
A cup of whipped hot chocolate tastes great right now. Carnation's Cocoa Supreme, the delicious hot chocolate drink with the light, delicate flavor you like. Wouldn't a good hot cup taste good right now? Ask for a cup of whipped hot chocolate at our snack bar.
Men, there's a drive-in movie full of juicy people. Wow! It's a trap! Help! It's Pick! We've had it, men.
A pleasant aroma for you, but not for mosquitoes. Pick is easy to use. Light it and forget it. Pick's aroma keeps mosquitoes, gnats, and sandflies away. Pick is the best protection for barbecues, fishing and camping trips, or just relaxing in the yard.
So if you don't want our company ever anywhere, just light Pick and see what I mean? Bye.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
Popcorn.
minutes to go to showtime.
Now listen, now listen, now listen. I'm the Dairy Queen, won't you come with me along the milkshake way? I've got lots of good surprises, fresh and yummy for you every day. There are malts and shakes and sundaes too, whenever you stop. And of course your very, very favorite, the cone with the curl on top.
You don't have to just dream about Dairy Queen. Your favorite Dairy Queen treat is a refreshing reality at your...
Ah, hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the Goodies Machine. Special for patrons of this drive-in, the machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
We must stop Godzilla before he destroys the city. I'm saying a prayer. A prayer for the whole world. What could he want? Unless we find something nothing to appease him. We're doomed! Hold up, hold up, hold up, we order every hold up the doctor that bird. Don't be sold up, hold up, it's a taste that's extraordinary. No doubt it's Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper. Hold up, for the honor of the
Your picture will start in 1 minute. We are pleased to be able to bring you this fine entertainment, and we hope that you will enjoy it. We also hope that you've had the opportunity to visit our snack bar. And remember, after the movie, be especially careful on your way home.
Hey everybody, or should I say people, listen up.
Hello everyone, I just want to say congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hey grads, congratulations on this milestone in your life.
Hey grads, I just wanted to say congratulations.
Hey grads, very cool moment for you guys. Been really nice to get to know you over the last few years.
Congratulations, you guys have made it.
This is so weird. Okay. Hi grads, just wanted to take this moment to congratulate you guys and say you did it. You made it to the end of the road.
So, congratulations to all the grads. It sucks to have to do it this way because I've known you guys for a bunch of years and it's just been an absolute privilege watching you guys grow into the people that you are, and I miss the heck out of the last 3 months that we didn't have together. I'm gonna cry.
Brad this year, Member of Parliament for Mission Matsqui Fraser Canyon. I want to give a big congratulations to all the grads of 2020. This has been a challenging time to finish your Dogwood diploma, and I want to thank you for your courage and flexibility for getting it done. Moving forward, I wish you the greatest of successes in all of your future endeavors. Here are a couple of things I wish I knew when I graduated from high school. First, don't get into debt too early. It's going to really screw you over moving forward. Life isn't fair. Get over it. If you want to succeed, show up and make it happen yourself. And finally, you determine your own happiness. If you ever have any questions or concerns, or are looking for an outside opinion on anything related to your life, give my office a call, 604-814-5710. I'm here to listen, and I'm here to help. And finally, you are young, You have a voice and you have a say in what happens. The world's your oyster. Rock the free world. Congratulations, class of 2020.
To the grads of 2020, what an interesting year it's been, and what troopers you have been. 2020 has brought us COVID-19, new challenges, new ways we do celebrations. And I'm sure many of you are saddened by the fact that there will not be a traditional grad this year. But know that your community supports you, that your teachers and your parents and your families are there for you. So to the 2020 class, you've made history. You have graduated during a time that has never been seen. You have been stoic about being at home doing your work. You have seen your workplace change in unbelievable ways. But I have great hope and I am optimistic for the future. And I am sure that all of you will be a part of the leadership of that future. So to the grads of 2020, this may be a different grad, but it's special nonetheless. All the best to you, to your parents, to your families, and thank you to the teachers and support staff that helped get you to where you are today. Congratulations.
Either down in Kelowna or in Vancouver, working on software engineering for a company, hopefully developing either video games or cyber tech security.
Probably working, like either working with people or working with animals in like medical.
Probably working in a big facility and, you know, making family and having children. That's where I see myself.
Hopefully good job in Okanagan somewhere, Kelowna maybe.
I hope that I'm not living here. Not that I don't like it here, I just want to explore more places, so I don't really know yet.
In 10 years, I see myself probably working at a mine or somewhere that deals with heavy-duty mechanic equipment.
I'm hoping to go to school, but that could change.
I see myself in Germany in 10 years, hopefully. I have a master's degree in immunology, and at that point I am a scientist.
I know this isn't how you imagined your graduation year, and I want you to know that it's okay to be disappointed by this, and it's okay to be upset by this. You'd been preparing for this for your whole school lives, and it probably feels a little bit unfair, but most of all, you should feel proud. Proud of yourselves for making it this far, and making it to the end of your high school career, and proud of yourselves for handling these unprecedented times with maturity and positivity.
Okay, you guys got ripped off, but this is what your grad is.
First of all, congratulations. It's a pretty unusual year this year to be graduating, especially Grad 2020, here you are. We will miss you next year in the school. We've known that since the time you walked into grade 8, and we first saw you in class together, not only for your intelligence and your ability, but really even more importantly for your attitude toward one another, your attitude towards yourselves, toward us, toward learning, and toward the building, toward everyone really. We will miss you because you make the school feel different. And next year when you're not here, our school will feel differently without you. In particular, I will miss 5 of our soccer players, but really the whole group. I don't like goodbyes, so we'll say so long. Keep in touch, please. Let us know where you go, what you end up doing. Hopefully you do some cool and interesting things, and do things that you choose. Whatever it is that you choose, we'll be sure to have some challenges, some disappointments, but we've seen that you have the ability and the interest to do it. So just do it. You will. You have probably the most unusual graduation in history. Sorry that you couldn't have a more normal graduation, a traditional big party and dinner and so on. But you will have a great story, like Mr. Hanna said. It's a pretty unusual one.
It's just been an absolute privilege watching you grow into the people that you are, and I just wish you all the best as you continue on with that journey. And it's always funny because people are always talking about how they want to grow up, and we get to this point and all of a sudden they realize that it's kind of scary. And then also in October, adulting is weird. But you'll all get through it, and hopefully you'll keep in touch and let us know how you're doing.
Congratulations, all you grade 12s. It's been an amazing sight watching you all grow up from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations on all your hard work.
Hello, grads. I'm wishing that I could say this in person, but since we're not allowed, I will say congratulations, and I hope that you guys have a great time after you get into the rest of your life. So I'm just saying congratulations, and I hope you have a great time in the summer after all of this stuff is over, maybe in the fall. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Hey everybody. I want to say that some of you I have followed since elementary school, well, others I've gotten to know in secondary school. Warmest congratulations on your graduation, and I want to wish you the best in all of your next adventures. Good luck, everybody.
I just wish you all the best. I think this is the first big milestone you've had in your life up till this point, maybe. Maybe a few of you have had some already, but it just kind of gets rolling now, so it's like this is just one little piece of your life, really. But it gets you started, and I hope that we were all kind of a part in getting you to that place. So yeah, congratulations on completing your grad at our school, and wish you the best in the future. Come say hi if you're around, and feel free to stop by the school. Bye-bye.
It was very memorable having Allie, Natasha, Stefan, Austin, Bethany, Chase, and Corey in my kindergarten. I hope you have fond memories of all of your years of school, and I wish you all the best in the future. Congratulations.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to say congratulations. It's nice to watch you guys grow up, a lot of you that I've seen since kindergarten, preschool. Just wanted to wish you the best and in your future, and anyway, good luck.
When I started teaching here 3 years ago, you were my first class, and I was nervous and I didn't know what it was going to be like, and you guys made it okay, and that will always stay with me, and I'll always have a special connection to you guys. So another great poet said that as you go through life, you slowly run out of options until you become who you are. You guys have all of that out in front of you. Make the most of it, and have fun while you're at it.
Sucks that I didn't really get to know any of you, but what I do know is all of you did make me feel very welcome in the school when I first showed up, and I know that all of you are going to go and do amazing things in the future, and I wish you the very best.
Milestone in your life, I just want to remind you to always look for new experiences and to never pass up the opportunity to learn something about yourself. Bye-bye.
To the graduating class of 2020, we know you are all graduating in a unique time in our history. And we know that each of you have embraced these challenges and have proven to be resilient, strong, and determined young adults.
In these strange and difficult times, you have been kind, you have been compassionate and flexible, and we know that you have learned skills that will serve you well for the rest of your life.
We know that each of you will pursue your own dreams, and we are excited to send you off into the world to write your next chapter.
We want you to take each moment and make memories with your friends, with your families, with your communities that will last you a lifetime. Mrs. Minnaberry and I would like to leave you with a few words of wisdom from Michelle Obama.
Don't ever underestimate the importance that you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. Congratulations and all the best in your future.
Congratulations, all you grads. A lot of you I've known since you were in kindergarten, and I got to watch you grow. Oh, now I'm gonna cry. I got to watch you grow and get taller than me. I wish you all the luck, you know, in your endeavors. Sometimes it can be tough out there, but I mean, sometimes it's got to get bad before it gets better. You know, life is not easy, but you just work with it, get through it, and have fun. That's the big thing. You know, I think you just got to have fun and, you know, enjoy life. Enjoy life to the fullest, but, you know, just be careful on what you do. And probably see you, maybe some of you as my doctor one day, or, you know, or as my nurse, or something, you know, maybe a lawyer, who knows, but, you know, I hope you guys all do really well, and take care.
Well, there's an old saying that the journey is as important as the destination. And in the case of Grad, the journey's been an interesting one, 13 years long. And you all probably had a pretty good idea of what the destination was going to look like. And it's very different to the reality we're all facing. But thanks to the wonders of technology, we're able to give you a different kind of grad ceremony and celebration. It's not the one that you were expecting. It's not the one we were expecting. But we're doing the best with the technology we have. And it's amazing that we have the technology that allows us to do this. And it's going to be your generation that's going to be taking this technology and making so much more of it in the years to come. And to me, that's amazing. The things that you'll be able to do are things that people of my age can really only dream of. It's been an exciting journey so far. I know some of you. I know two of you particularly well, Vivian and Matthias. And when I think about Vivian and Matthias, I think about the old theatrical saying, break a leg. You say it to people involved in theater as a sign of good luck. Now, Vivian and Matthias took it a little bit too literally, and at two different performances that I was involved with them with, they both broke, well, not their leg, but their ankle, showed up on crutches and in a cast. But it's a tribute to both of them that they both went on. They were in pain, it was awkward, they were the butt of a few jokes. But they were determined to carry on and continue because they'd put so much into the performance, so much into the production, and they felt they owed it to the rest of us. And it's that kind of spirit that I love about the class of 2020, that feeling of we're going to go on, we're going to do it, it doesn't matter what obstacles are in our way, we will overcome, and we're going to go on to great things. I'm looking forward to those great things that you're going to go on to. William Shakespeare wrote that all the world's a stage. The whole world is your stage. You're going to make a mark on it. You're going to do wonderful things. I hope you don't forget the communities you come from Ashcroft, from Cache Creek, from all the areas around here, from the people who've supported you and loved you. And that includes everyone you have met on your journey who's connected with the school system. Everyone you have interacted with at schools for 13 years, from the custodians and the bus drivers and the secretaries to the teaching assistants, the principals and the teachers, have had one goal. That is to help you to be the best you can be and to get you across this finish line. They've watched you, they've helped you, they've cheered for you every step of the way. And so have your family, your friends, and the communities you come from, communities which are so proud of you, everything you've done, and all that you will do. So to the grad class of 2020, thank you for being such wonderful people, and break a leg as you go forward onto the great stage of life.
On behalf of the Mayor and Council of Cache Creek, congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. More importantly, congratulations from our community to your community. Communities come in different sizes, different shapes, but they are all created and given direction through the input and hard work of their members. The more effort the members put into their community, the better it is. Your grad class is a community. The friendships you've built there The stories you've shared, the effort that you've put into helping other members of your community achieve their collective goal of graduating has formed a lasting bond among you. It also provides the foundation of where you will go from here. We take from life what we put into it. You choose what you put into it. Your community, whether it's a group of friends, co-workers, a town, or the world, is made stronger by your efforts to make it a better place for everyone. The future is uncertain, but it is affected by what you do and how you influence others. Always expect the unexpected and be flexible to change. Cherish the perfect moments in each day because those are the moments that will carry you through the low points of your life. Support your friends and your family and your community. Think outside the box. Make choices that expand your opportunities. Set the standards high for yourself. Question everything you see and hear. And most importantly, give what you can give to this world and leave it a better place than the one you found. Congratulations to the recipients of this year's Cache Creek Bursary. Your community wishes you all the best. Thank you, everyone, and have a fabulous future.
Scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. Now all my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistant in their dreams. Oh, and they come unstuck. Lately, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna say the words wrong. There's this movie that I think you'll like.
Taking all of Miss P's markers and just never returning them. I still have them. I'm planning on buying her some new ones and just telling her that I stole all of her old ones, seeing how she reacts.
There'd probably be sports, like when we went to the cusp and I was running up the field and I went on the other side of the field, so I was right wing, but I went to the left wing and I kicked the ball over and then Allie got it right in and it was, I have them up.
Probably playing sports with the boys.
Probably winning second place at Hope Tournament because we didn't win a lot and when we did it was special.
Mostly just hanging out with my friends, and some of the school trips are really fun.
So my favorite memory is when Hannes left the room and we had a hockey match. And I had a broom as a hockey stick and I took a slap shot and the broom went straight up in the air and broke a light. And we were all freaking out and we didn't know what to do, so we told the teacher because that's the right thing to do.
My favorite memory would have to be the Avid trips. I looked forward to those every single year. They were just so much fun.
One of my favorite high school memories would have to be making it to provincials this year in Kelowna for the senior girls basketball team. It was really exciting. It was our first team. Our team has made it in about 10 years, and it was the first time Mr. Hannes ever was able to get a team to provincials, so it was just really special and something a lot of us have looked forward to for probably the whole time we've ever played seniors, so it was just a really nice accomplishment for us.
I know this isn't maybe the way you wanted to go out, but try to look at the positives that you get out of this. Number one, what does every grad class want when they graduate? They want to be different from the ones before. And I can honestly say I've never seen this before. So that's number one. You are unique, and you've been unique from the day you walked into this school, and you're still unique when you're leaving this school. Number two, you have a heck of a story. You get to tell years down the road about what you went through during this time in society. You also have a heck of a story to tell your kids. One day when your kids come running in and say, "Mom, Dad, this isn't fair," you can turn to them and say, "Fair? You want to talk fair?" And you can go on and tell them all about your trials and tribulations of your graduation. So you can hold that over your kids for years and years to come. Anyways, in all seriousness, I just wanted to say how much of a privilege it has been to watch you guys grow and teach you guys and be a part of that whole process. I can honestly say I have never been part of a more diverse, intelligent, inspiring, and compassionate group of students. And I can say that I have probably learned as much from you guys as you guys ever have in my math class or any other class that I've taught you. It has been a pleasure to be by your side and watch you grow into the students that you've become. I think back to the days when I first had you in my class in grade 9, and some of you being so timid and shy, afraid to get up in front of the group, who are now so much more confident people and willing to stand up and not afraid at all to share your opinions or disagreement on other people's thoughts. And then there's the other side, those students who came in with no lack of confidence at all. And you know who you are. They may not have lacked confidence, but maybe a little bit of maturity and compassion for those around, and they have grown into increasingly more mature and intelligent and compassionate students. So again, it's really been a pleasure to go through this and watch you guys grow. As a teacher, I think I can speak for all teachers and say these days are always bittersweet because we're filled with so much pride and excitement for you guys to graduate and to move on to your next stage of your life. But on the more selfish side, it's hard to watch you guys go. Grad classes, students that you've built so many relationships with over the years, all of a sudden they're gone, they're out of your life. Whether you've been in my class or whether you've been on my basketball team, we've spent a lot of time together. Certain parts of the year, I've spent more time with you than I have with my family and my wife. So, we've built some pretty cool relationships over those times, and I'm truly going to miss you guys when you move on. I read an article one time and said that teachers are like scratching posts. The students, as they grow, they sharpen their claws, they become more mature, and they use us. And I think I can say that's especially true with me, because there's sometimes I walk out of here and I feel like I have been beat up. Those drives going home, seeing Matthias right now is rubbing his eyes like I'm crying. But again, it's been a fun process just to be a part of that. So you're moving on to your next stage, and that stage for many of you may be really scary. It doesn't matter whether you're going into the workplace or whether you're going to university, you're gonna face different challenges. But at the same time, they're gonna be a lot alike. Number one, I would say, don't be afraid. Face all those challenges with excitement and enjoy every minute of the process. You will, I promise you will look back on it later on in life and look at those times with fondness and tell stories about what you went through and how you accomplished this or how you survived this different challenge, right? So just number one, enjoy it, embrace it. If you're going off to work, you're gonna, hopefully find your passion. You may not know what that is now, but you're gonna go live your life. You're gonna find out your passion. You may go to university later on, or you may not. You may be one of those lucky ones who find that job right away, and you're gonna continue with that job because you enjoy it so much. Those of you that are going on to university, that's gonna be a different experience. But that's going to be an experience, again, that you look back on, and it's going to be something that is very that is going to be a great experience for you. And it's going to be full of fond memories, as long as you jump in and you embrace it. Don't be afraid to open up. Don't just work hard. Enjoy life as well. Whether you're working or whether you're at university, experience everything around you. That's how we learn. For those of you that are going on to university, you may think you have it all figured out right now, but life is going to throw things at you. They're going to throw challenges. It's going to throw roadblocks up. And, where you think you're going right now may not be where you end up. And that's okay. You're going to find that you're going to really enjoy. You're going to learn through the process, and you're going to enjoy that. And the one last final thing I'm going to say to you guys is relax. And you know who I'm talking about with some of you guys. Just relax. Allow yourself to fail. Everybody's going to fail. Again, if you're going to university, you're going to fail a test. You're going to get that paper back that you thought was great. Your instructor is going to have scribbled all over it and given you a failing grade. That's okay. You learn from those experiences, you figure it out, and you move on. Again, that's part of the learning process. If you're in a job, if you're just going to work, you're going to, you're probably going to get fired from a job maybe one day. Or you're just going to make mistakes. That's how we learn. And that's okay. So don't beat yourself up all the time. Accept the fact that you're going to fail, relax, breathe, and move on. You're going to figure it out, and you're all going to do great things. I am confident of it. Well, I guess that's about it for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I hope you are not strangers. I hope you come back and visit and say hi. If you see me in the store, come on up and say hi. I will say hi to you, and just know that next September you are dearly going to be missed. We're not going to be able to ask you questions about your life and how your summer went. So,
The guy decides to quit his job and heads to New York City. This cowboy is running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. And they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you, and you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna say. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. You're gonna sing the words wrong.
Congratulations, graduates, on your accomplishment, especially under our current challenging and unprecedented circumstances. Also, congratulations to your parents and caregivers, family and friends, and all those who provided you with support in your personal lives. In addition, a big thank you to all of your present and past teachers, support staff, administrators, school volunteers, such as community coaches and Parent Advisory Council members. First Peoples Education Council members, including elders, who worked and volunteered in order to ensure, to the best of their ability, that you, our youth, have the very best experiences in education that will put you in position for success and happiness now and into the future. And we hope will open up choices for you as you move ahead in life. Before this spring, our world faced many challenges that we as a society were concerned about and that we had become used to hearing about in the media. Concerns such as the environmental crisis, including mass extinction of animals and plant species due to global warming and other factors, the world food crisis and the imbalance of wealth and power, the overdose fentanyl crisis, increasing mental health challenges in society, and increased addiction rates, including increased addiction to nicotine through the use of vape and vape products. Many of these topics were at the forefront of our minds as school trustees. Locally, the challenges of floods, fires, landslides, and economic recovery were also on our minds. And I'm sure many of you lived through in your communities those emergencies. Right now, in the news and media, we see judgment, brutality, and discrimination based on race, leading to mass protests for the Black Lives Matter movement, with demonstrations and rioting continuing today. This shows us that our North American society should and must change, and that you, today's young adults, must lead the way to a better tomorrow. In our own country, we are aware of our society's attempts to address the racial discrimination of Indigenous people. As well, discrimination based on gender, bias against women, the Highway of Tears, and new reports of COVID-19 racial discrimination against persons of Asian Chinese descent are all concerning and point to underlying difficulties in Canadian society as well. Fast forward a few weeks to today, in stage 2 of our first modern era global pandemic, schools moving nimbly to emergency online learning and home learning, and society ever more dependent on technology, including this speech that is being recorded today for your graduation. We are challenged to stay kind, stay calm, and stay safe. Through it all, Dr. Bonnie Henry, BC's Chief Medical Officer, leads us with gentle strength and determination and compassion, a true model of leadership that is gaining global recognition as being sensitive, caring, and effective. When I watched the news in mid-March and saw her tearful reaction when she announced BC's first COVID-19 death, I was concerned that we had someone too sensitive in the position of Chief Medical Officer and that maybe she was not strong enough to hold up under the pressure of her job. Her boss, BC Health Minister Adrian Dix, reacted to these tears and looked startled and concerned on the camera. Fast forward to today, and not only has Dr. Henry caught the hearts of the people of BC, but her compassion and truthfulness are indeed a part of her strength, and also a part of her effectiveness in saving so many lives in BC that we all hope continues. I was fortunate to have a long visit with another great leader in 2015, Senator Murray Sinclair, the chairperson of Canada's Truth and Reconciliation Commission, who so much reminds me of Dr. Henry. We had just finished a speaking engagement and he was waiting for a plane. My sister and I, and she's a nurse, we were in Starbucks on a trip out of Cache Creek. Senator Sinclair was sitting alone nearby and we began to chat with him and we all ended up sitting together at the same table. I expected this chat, which was unlikely and totally unplanned, to be all about his fantastic work on the Truth and Reconciliation Report, some of the places he had been to across the country with his panel, and big important stuff like that. Instead, he asked caring questions about our families. He talked about his own family, simple things like how he was feeling that day. As we listened to each other, I thought to myself, what is this amazing man, this Canadian icon, doing? I thought to myself, why isn't he bragging about his exceptional work and his cause and his life story of becoming a judge and a senator? I believe it was because of his compassion for people, including us. His genuine interest in each individual story and his core belief that each person has universal value and a story that should be heard. He was a listener, and I believe he was modeling and teaching me, through example, what was at the core of the commission. He encouraged me to record a music album. He encouraged my sister in her nursing. I learned so much by just being with him that day, and I have a greater insight into understanding the Truth and Reconciliation report and the process of truth and reconciliation in Canada. The lesson for you, the graduates, in all of this is that each person, every person, is of immense value regardless of their position, race, status. Their story should be heard, and your story should be heard. The lesson I want to pass on to you is that listening to each other's stories matters. The Gold Trail School Board and many trustees across BC are taking time and thoughtfully listening to the truth of residential schools. We have worked hard to find ways to model reconciliation in both our daily interactions and our leadership and decision making. We have taken steps to broadly support safety in schools and make schools supportive, diverse learning communities where students and community celebrate diversity. This is a challenge to you, the graduates, to continue this work no matter where life takes you, and we need you to do this. These great leaders teach us that each person matters, every story matters. As you, the graduating class of 2020, determine your future by the decisions you make, your challenge is to continue to be kind, be calm, and stay safe, and to carry these wise words past these times of COVID-19 pandemic throughout your lives. These great leaders also challenge you and all of us to speak truth and to speak up when you see or experience racial or other forms of discrimination. This takes courage, and hopefully others will follow. Graduates, as you and all of us can see, our world really needs you. We need you desperately. We need your determination to bring this world to a much better place. Your challenge, no matter where you go and no matter what you do, is to move forward with compassion, kindness, calmness, and safety, and to speak and stand for truth. All the best to you from the school board, from myself, my communities that I serve, and my family, for a great future. Thank you.
Hello parents, educators, and the grad class of 2020. When I was thinking about the grad class of 2020, it reminded me of two of my favorite trees, the strong oak and the flexible palm tree. The strong oak is known to have roots so deep and planted firmly in the ground that no matter whether a hurricane comes and whips off all of its leaves, it will still remain strong. And then there's the palm tree. A hurricane or a tornado will come and devastate an entire area, and yet people will drive up after the storm and see these palm trees still standing. Because in the middle of the storm, when the winds were the strongest, the palm trees have been known to come over so flexible that they're parallel to the ground. And when the winds cease, they stand up strong and tall again. In thinking about the grad class of 2020, you've been through all kinds of storms. You've been through fires, you've been through floods, and now a pandemic. And it reminds me of those strong and important roots that we've all put down. You've put down lots of roots in your 13 years, being educated from K to 12. Some of those times have been good times. Some of those times have been difficult.
But either way, you've put down all kinds of roots, things that are meaningful, things that are important, things that ground you and make you who you are. And whenever we're going through storms, this is where we need to focus. The oak tree doesn't focus on the fact that all of its leaves are now gone, or the palm tree focus on the fact that its back is breaking because it's parallel to the ground. It knows that it's firmly planted in the ground. And so as you go forward into your careers, into your lives, whatever your future may hold, may you always focus on those deep roots that you've planted now and that you will continue to plant, and may they serve you well no matter the storms and the good times of life. Congratulations again to the grad class of 2020.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I just want to take a minute to honor your accomplishments and let you know a couple of ways that you have been unforgettable for me and I think for other people in our school. So there are a few things that I think you've really demonstrated since you came to high school that we will always remember about you. And the first thing is your creativity, whether it is in fine arts or practical arts. Your creativity has been really, really evident from the beginning. We've also seen physical creativity for those of you who are really active in sports, the ability to analyze a game, anticipate the play of an opponent. And you have an intellectual creativity that has just been a joy to watch develop over time. The other thing that we really appreciate and have noticed about you is your desire for balance. You have a lot of drive and have really demonstrated leadership in the school and in the way that you want to play hard and work hard. You're ambitious and you want to do well at everything. And one thing we notice is that you're also really aware that sometimes you worry a bit about meeting those high expectations you've placed on yourself. And so you're conscious that you also need to keep time in your lives for your family, for your friends, and asking for help if you need it. And finally, and I think the most important to me, or what I'll always remember about your group, is your humanity. Honestly, you're just such really good human beings. And I feel like you must have really been loved. And we're so grateful for that and what you've added to our school community as a result. So whether you were exploring projects that were about homelessness or poverty or LGBTQ issues or trying to learn about the impact of colonization, all of those things that you explored, you did with a deep care for humanity and for individual human beings. And we really saw that in the way that you treated each other. You had some kids in your class that have had, some pretty significant tough challenges, whether physical or personal, and some of those challenges continue now. And the way that you've treated each other and demonstrated care for each other is something that I'll never forget. So thank you for everything you've contributed to the school. Best of luck in the future. You're really an unforgettable cohort in what is an unforgettable year, so good luck to you.
This is where the chapter ends. A new one now begins. Time has come for letting go. The hardest part is when you know all of these years when we were here are ending. But I'll always remember we have had the time of our lives. And now the page is turned, the stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. is shifting in the sand, like the tide that ebbs and flows. Memories will come and go. All of these years when we were here are ending, but I'll always remember we have had the time of our lives, and now the pages turn, the stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. We say goodbye, we hold on tight to these memories that never die. We say goodbye, we hold on tight to these memories that never die. We have had the time of our lives, and now the pages turned, the stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives.
It is our honor to present to you the class of 2020.
Congratulations, graduates.
Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze.
It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Go! Go, Stephen!
No worries
You can't think of
your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Congratulations. Peace out.
Learning doesn't end in school. Life is learning. I love to see give a good job. See and come home always, please. Always be curious, dream, believe, explore, discover, love, be kind. Every person you meet knows something that you don't, so learn and listen from them. No regrets in life, there's only lessons. Kids,